Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. The Sun, straight away. Okay. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. You have so much happiness to look forward to. And if you notice, there could be something about a child being born soon. I'm just noticing the young people on this. But there's also something about very happy time. This could be the happiest week you've had all year. With the Sun card, this is the happiest card in the deck. I think I've already said that, but it's almost like, whew, I just needed to emphasize it. I just needed to tell you twice, because this also, like, just because it's the happiest week we've had this year, don't think it's the happiest week you will have this year. I feel called to tell you that. Just because it's the happiest time you've had all year doesn't mean that that's going to now wrap up and then next week's going to go back to normal. No, this is just your energy right now is on the up. You're getting more and more attractive, and your spiritual energy and your, like, in who you are and your soul is attracting a lot of abundance to you. Not necessarily materially, but it could be. But it's also just attracting a lot of all the things you want. And you could be growing sunflowers. There's sunflowers here, but it's just something where you're going to be, like, very much... You could find out about someone being pregnant soon also, but there's something where you're going to be very, very happy. Okay? Like, ooh, another member of the family coming. I don't know. But there's just something where something's being brought to light and it's going to make you smile. Something's being exposed, born. I wouldn't be surprised, sorry, if the Empress comes out. But it might not now I've said it, because it doesn't need to, because I've said it, but what else is going on for Aquarius this week? The Emperor. Okay, I was like, the Empress could come out, and the Emperor came out instead. So, father energy. Your father's very happy, or your father's watching you be very happy. Or you're watching your children be very happy. I don't know, something. There's a masculine energy that is looking down on you, looking down at you. If you've had someone pass on, they're looking down and watching over you. But otherwise, there's just a masculine energy that's really, like, fond of you, that wants you to be happy and is going to be very happy that you're happy. They might see something, it's like pride energy, something very proud of you. 10 of Cups, which is this is my second happiest card in the deck, okay? It's not a major arcana, so it's not the Sun. But it is 10 cups, which is the most cups you can have. And cups are love and feelings and happiness and emotions. And you've got 10 of them. You might be seeing rainbows lately. You don't have to be. It's just, you might see one this week. But it's just something where you're going to be, like, completely complete. You're feeling complete. You're feeling content. And also you had the Ace of Cups and the Hermit come out. So you might be loving being on your own. There's also a new love. Again, this can be a child, but it doesn't have to be. But there's just something new. And this could be a pet if you've not got a new child on the way. Anyways, but with the Hermit here, this could be something about isolation or being on your own, or you felt like you were on your own, or just kind of going down this path of spiritually awakening and learning about your spiritual gifts and learning about yourself more and discovering yourself and discovering where you want to go next and discovering, like, your peace of mind. There's something where you've really leveled up spiritually and emotionally. You've kind of just taken this journey within, and it's making you very content and very happy that you've chosen to go in a direction that you have. So maybe you didn't go with the crowd, maybe you went the opposite way, but you're very, very happy this week, and there's something in particular happening where you're like, phew, I'm so glad I did this. So maybe in the past you second guessed whether you should have done something differently, or you second guessed if you did the right or the wrong decision, but this week there's going to be a revelation of, like, wow, my life wouldn't look like it does right now if I'd made a different decision. And with the Ace of Cups, there's just so much love and happiness because you have 10 cups plus 8. So you could be seeing 11s a lot, 11, 11. This is beautiful. I really see you spending, there's something about you being alone, but you're not alone. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. There's something about a FaceTime call with a father or something, but there's something where you're alone, but you're not alone. So maybe it's about calling your father or something like that, but there's something where you're not on your own or you're not. You could have had a revelation, or you will this week, that there's a lot more people that care about you than you realize if you have felt alone. What else is coming through? The Lovers. Okay. The Sun, 10 of Cups, the Lovers. 8 of Wands. Oh, I just got chills. I just got chills. So the Lovers is a choice, which is funny because I just randomly said you might have made a choice in the past that you didn't know if was correct. So the Lovers used to be called the choice card back in the day. But with the Lovers here, this is also about union with someone. And I'm just feeling like you're with the person you're supposed to be with. And if that's not the case, you're going to meet them very soon. And it's going to be like, oh, thank God. Thank God I hadn't, I don't know, there's something where you second guessed where you should be in your life or something. And if you're single, you're like, or even if you're in a relationship for a very long time, but you felt single and you were like, this is done, this is dead, this is gone. And you were like, oh my God, I should have left. Should I have left? Should I have gone ages ago? Should I have gone when I had a chance? Should I have gone da 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 da? There's something that's going to happen this week where you go, wow, if I had left, my life would not look like it does right now. And I don't know, there's something where you're gonna, or you wouldn't have met this new person as toxic. I don't know if that sounds toxic, but it's just like you're gonna meet someone very soon that you wouldn't have met if you'd left somebody sooner. You wouldn't have been at a certain place at a certain time. It's almost, yeah, I feel like you're in a connection and even a marriage, and you're like, oh, for some of you. And if you're already in a relationship, if you're in a relationship and it's going, I feel like it's going well though. There's something about like you're gonna get married soon or something. That feels like a young relationship, but it's like you're ready. Like it's like the last thing you like. It's like the last piece of the puzzle or something. But otherwise, if things aren't going well, I feel like you're actually gonna meet your person somehow through the person. But it feels like there's so many different people. There's so many different stories, but yeah. It just feels like a relief where you're at this week. Overall, you're like, wow, my life is where it's supposed to be finally. And I've made all the right choices. And I'm so relieved. Like, you've been worried about that. Or you've been worried about your choices. But you didn't need to be. What else? Queen of Pentacles. I was getting mother energy here also. I do keep saying about the kid thing. So now Queen of Pentacles has come out. This is very much, how do I put it? Making everything around you very beautiful. So you could be redecorating your home. You could be painting the walls. You could be, I'm getting like interior designer or just designing, moving things around. It's very good to do that. If your energy in your house is feeling very stagnant or it's feeling very much mundane, if you're like, I need to shake things up a bit, I don't know what to do though. Just start moving furniture around, see where it takes you. Just changing your house around. I don't know, there's something where you need a little bit of a shake up just to move the energy, get everything flowing again. Yeah, I'm seeing something about someone has like a dusty couch. I don't know why that just came through. Obviously that won't be for everyone, but it's just like, maybe it's in the basement or something, maybe it's somewhere you don't see it, and there's just something about dusting something off. I don't know why it's coming through, but move everything about a little bit. Just try it. And if you're like, oh, I'm not sure, just try it. Just move. Like, there's something where you might spend a little bit of time looking on Pinterest or something, like looking for ideas for how to set your house up, and it's like actually just physically grab your table and move it and then see where it takes. I don't know, just grab on and start picking things up. And if you're procrastinating about something, if you're moving soon or something and you're procrastinating starting packing, or you're procrastinating packing a bag there's something where you just need to pick one thing up and put it in the bag, because then you're going to be off and you're going to be doing it. So it's like just one thing, and just tell yourself, I'm just going to go pack. I'm just going to go put my umbrella away. I don't know why that came through. You're going to go put your umbrella away, and then you're going to immediately be like, oh, I should also grab this. There's something where you're just procrastinating because you're overwhelmed by the amount, or you're overwhelmed by the idea that you might forget to pack something or something. And you're like, well, I don't know where to start, so I'll do it tomorrow. And maybe this is for a trip. Maybe you're packing for a trip, but you're like, I'm too worried that I'll forget something, so I'll just do it next week. But there's something where it's like, just pack one thing. And then you're going to be off and you're going to be away. And then once you've finished, maybe you can Google what you need for your trip, what to remember. Or is there something where you could also ask for help, or ask a mother what you should be packing? Or a mother figure, or a friend. There's something where you're just putting something off just because you're worried about not doing it right, but you would do it right. So just start. I don't know where it's coming through. What else is going on with Aquarius this week? 10 of Wands. I was like, you could be moving and you're worried about packing, or like it's overwhelming how much you have to pack, and 10 of Wands comes out, like carrying 10 Wands and moving. So, and it could be very heavy. You could be moving big things. Or yeah, like I say, it's overwhelmed by the amount you have to do in some sense. But with the with the Wheel of Fortune, things are working in your favor, and things are going to go a lot more smoothly and a lot more easily than you're expecting. Maybe this is from past experiences, but you're like feeling how heavy or how much stress this is going to be. You're like, I don't know if I have the arm strength to carry all those 10 wands. That's going to be a lot. I don't know if I can do it. I've done it before, but it was hard. I don't know if I can do this. There's a little bit of fear of like your power or your strength to do something. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, it's actually going to run very smoothly. Everything's going to go well. Okay, I'm going to get you one more card. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of you are single, or you're just very independent, which is very beautiful. It's very Aquarius. It's very much like, even if you're in a relationship, it's not toxic, it's not codependent, it's not like you're relying on someone else to feel fulfilled. You're not relying on you're not like attached at the hip in a negative way. You and this person have your own things, you have your own friends, you have your own people, and there's something about a tattoo you're going to get soon. I don't know. But also, yeah, you're very independent, and there's also something about your style, or a new accessory, or a new hair, something about your hair. But what am I trying to say? Maybe you're gonna get new hair this week, like a new wig. No, maybe you're gonna get your hair done this week, is what I'm trying to say, or maybe you're getting a tattoo this week. Apart from that, you're just feeling good, and you're also gonna be financially independent. You're going to feel that way this week at least. You're going to feel, even if there's been pain or worry about having enough this week, you're like, oh, actually, in comparison to the past, I have more than enough to help. I have more than enough. I'm not worrying about getting by. I'm not worrying about how to pay the bills. There's something about just you're very grateful for what you have, even if I think there's a lot of people that wouldn't be grateful in your situation. So maybe from the outside it looks like lack, but from the inside you have a very beautiful, beautiful life and emotional fulfillment. Whereas maybe you're worried about other people. No, I don't think you're worried at all. That's the other, I don't think you're worried at all, but it's like, what is this? This could be your mother or your father, or there's something about being a little bit of judgment. There's a little bit of judgment from someone thinking that you have less than you have, or judging your money or your finances, and you're like, I have more than enough, and at the end of the day I have more love than you ever have. I don't know. It's just, especially with the 10 of Cups and the Sun here, you have a lot of happiness and a lot of emotional fulfillment. And when it comes to Pentacles, you have 9 Pentacles and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's almost like that one Pentacle, because usually it's 10 of Pentacles, right? It's almost like someone's looking at that one pentacle you're missing and is pointing it out to you. And it could be a father or a mother, but there's someone that's going to point something out. And it's like, you're like, actually, I'd rather have that one less pentacle than you do. and have all this 10 cups, if that makes sense. It could be a sister, it could be a friend or something, and they're just, I don't know, I don't know what this is. This might just be a little bit of judgment or a little bit of snobbiness on someone's part of looking at what you've got or something and feeling above you, and you can sense that energy, but you're going, no, I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me right now, because I can build, this is a starting point and I'm building up from here. And my starting point has a lot more love and emotion and care, and it's a lot more beautiful than where you're at. I don't know, and I don't think you're saying that, but you're thinking that because somebody's just judging you a little bit. I don't know, I see someone in your house and you're not happy that they're in your house this week. You're like, I'll be happy when you leave. I don't know, and it could be, I don't know, there's someone in particular that's just not snooping, but very much judging, but not judging, but they just, something about someone's eyes and the way they are looking at things that you have. I don't know. And you feel a little bit like you're under a microscope, but you're going to be happy when they go. This is very strange. That won't be for everyone, but I'm going to wrap your reading up here. I hope you have an amazing week. I know you'll have an amazing week, and I will see you next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.